We're riding scooters for the first time in Queensland, right?
I had no idea how to ride a scooter or a motorcycle at the time. Kadir stops and fucking turns into my lane. I buckle, start going, oh fuck, oh shit. I hit into him, then you see me go flying in the air.
I'm behind you guys on a scooter. By the way, we look childish as fuck on these scooters. Yippee!
Woohoo!
And I can see you going, and you swan dived over your scooter, and that's when I was already like, and then you rolled, and I went, holy shit. So I'm like, bro, are you okay? Are you okay? So you recover a bit, you go, whoa, is my watch alright?
Diablo.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of No Grandmas Allowed, episode 20. Woo! You're joined again with Imran and my friend JJ. Sup, Jay?
Alright, man.
So, what are you? Some nervous ninja?
That was
or
my
something?
own impersonation.
You're weird. So, all right.
Yeah.
So, bro, because I wake up early, you know, when we're doing this, and you're in the afternoon over there. So I'm in England, you're in Australia, and
Obviously.
What was that?
I said obviously.
Okay, but people don't know that. Some people could be tuning in for the first time. You know, it's our 20th episode. We're so famous now. So,
But I feel myself changing. Alright? I expect things to happen to me now. Like, I don't go and get water for myself no more. I call my sister from Mount Druitt. She comes to Auburn, gets me my water from now on. I don't get my own water no more.
So that's good. Is that
Done.
your measure of fame? Like, if someone gets you water?
Yeah.
That's...
And I don't step on floorboards. I step on people.
You know when I know I'm not famous? I did my own flooring. I do all my own DIYing. So I'm not.
Get on my level.
I woke up, I woke up in a strange dream. I had this really weird dream. Like, I just thought, oh wow, this is interesting. I want to mention it. I had a dream that in a field somewhere, and there's a truck driver, and this guy's in his massive truck, and he's about to reverse and hit all of these people. They were just all standing around on this field, and then I yell at him. I yell at him, move, get out of the way. And then they move in time, and the truck driver doesn't hit him. And the truck driver looks at me, and I'm telling you, this guy, he looked like our mate Charla. Shout out to Charla. He looks at me, he goes, see, bro, it's all good. And I'm like, pissed off. And then I go out loud to him. I go, yeah, you wouldn't be saying that if you hit them. But I actually said that out loud, like in bed. Yeah, you wouldn't be saying that if you hit him. And I scared the shit out of my wife.
You know what? That's very funny you say that. Remember the first time you stayed over at my house?
Oh, that's what I was going to bring up.
So, Imran came over to my house. This was the first time he slept over at my house. And I go, I'm going to fuck with him. You know, he doesn't have my sleeping routine or pattern, nothing. So I go, hectic. And then I go, all right, later, good night, Imran. He goes, all right, good night, bro. And then I wait 20 minutes. And then I start making this noise. I start going, for half an hour. And all I hear is Imran going, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, and I'm like, Jay, and you're not responding.
Yeah, for a good half an hour, I'm just like, and then I go, fuck it. I think it's time for me to just freak out and freak him out. I go, watch out, Moru. And then your eyes are just wide open, and you're like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I'm just fucking with you, bro.
Bro, I thought, because the thing is, like, you just don't know too much about people until you're a teenager and you're sleeping over your friend's place, all right, for the first time ever. And you think, wow, do people do this shit?
I fucked with you so good, bro.
Oh, bro, and then you're like, oh, what happened? Like, acting really well, like, as if you didn't know what the fuck happened. And I'm like, bro, you were doing all this bullshit. So, all right, how's this? Okay, I got pranked like that once, years back, right? And this is when I was like, I super believed it, and my brother really fucked with me on this. So, shout out to my brother Dennis, okay? And he goes,
incest.
He's sleeping at home, and I'm sitting down, I'm watching a movie, and he starts going. He starts kind of mumbling it at first, which gets me curious because I really want to hear in on what he's saying. He used to sleep talk a lot, and he goes, he goes, like a question, and I'm like, what? Because sometimes when I talked to him, he actually talks back in his sleep, right? It was the best thing to meddle with, and he goes, so are you gonna buy it? Because he used to be a car salesman, right?
Even in his sleep, bro.
Yeah. When he was like first selling cars, I thought, fuck, man, what's going on here? Like, is he trying to do a deal in his sleep? He's trying to negotiate a deal. I go,
yeah.
What? He goes, do you want it? I go, want what? He goes, the ute. I go, what? Like that? I go, what are you talking about? He goes, don't you want it? Do you want the ute or not? And I'm like, bro, what ute? And then he goes, the fucking ute, like with anger. And I'm like, how far could this go that this guy's this angry in his sleep, And then I go, and I just ran with it. I go, oh, the ute. And then he goes, oh, donkey's ass, like that in his sleep. Bro, I was in tears laughing, thinking this guy's fucked, man, in his sleep. Like, his job is really getting to him. I was pissing myself laughing. I fucked off. And then he goes, he gets up, he goes, Imran, bro, was I going through something weird in my sleep? I feel like I had a really strange dream or something, man. I go, bro, you were doing this and that and blah, blah. And he's like, full pissing himself laughing. Fuck, it was the funniest thing. How's that for a fucking sleep dream story? Have you...
Bro, my sister used to do that too, man. My sister used to sleepwalk and sleep talk and shit. But her one was a bit more like she was possessed. So it would be like this. My sister Sinem, shout out to Sinem. She's very like, she's innocent, she's harmless, she's very quiet, sticks to herself. And then all you see, I'm watching TV, and then she walks to the living room, and I'm like, see that? And then now she's like this, she's staring at me like this. And I'll go, you okay? She goes, and I'll go, what? She goes, I'll go, do you want to go back to bed? She goes, okay. And then she goes back to bed and sleeps.
Oh, bro, yeah, I've got tingles, bro, just hearing that. Hey.
Yeah, bro, it happened a good 5-6 times to me. It happened a few times to my mum, and bro, mum was freaking out. Like, she's like, "Oh my god, are you okay? I go, relax. I go, she's just sleepwalking, sleep talking. I go, just let her be. I can see them go to bed, and she goes, and then she goes back to bed. She doesn't remember any of this.
Bro, I don't know. I feel like I'd be too tempted to just like meddle with that as well, being like, yeah, cinema.
You can't meddle with sleep talkers or sleepwalk, otherwise they freak out, bro. It's really bad for them. Yeah, you're not meant to. But trust me, it went through my mind to just fuck with them. But nah.
That's what a good sibling does.
Thinking my sister's got issues. I go, no. I go, it's just sleep talking, sleepwalking. And then the next day I go, hey Sid, do you remember what happened last night? She goes, Mark, she was in bed. I go, no, you weren't. I go, you came up the Exorcist and stared at me for a bit, and then you went back to bed.
Shit, bro. Imagine hearing that you woke up and you, I don't know, cooked food. Well, too, and you cooked it well. You had a meal and then you went back to bed or some shit. Some people do that,
like a Michelin star restaurant quality, like a duck dish, like something you never make.
So, how's this? I got one more for you. So, we came to Australia last year, right, for Charles' wedding, and then when we flew back to come back to the UK, so shout out to my wife Sylvia. So she had one too many champagnes in the plane, all right, and then she passed out. She fell asleep, and then we're sitting like right where the flight attendant sits on their seat, right opposite us, and the flight attendant's sitting down having a break, all right? Worst break for this flight attendant because Sylvia wakes up, all right? Sylvia just suddenly wakes up, looks straight at the flight attendant, and with those like big sleepy eyes, bro, she goes, oh my gosh, he's only a 14-year-old and he's mixing champagne. Like this, like she's protesting, to the flight attendant. And the flight attendant's like, what? And I go, babe, what are you saying? She goes, how could he mixed champagnes. He's only 14. I'm like, babe, what are you talking about? She goes like this. She just folds her cards. She goes, I'm drunk.
I thought you were gonna say when she opens her eyes, she got up, she just yelled out, "Yeah,
yeah, Sweden, does.
Sweden." I've got a bone to pick with this bat outside my house, bro. And Joey could vouch for this too. Cause every night there's a bat on a tree. Fucking there's a Wuhan fucking at the front of our house. Okay, and I'm like, what the? I know it's there. I gotta get to the car. So I brace myself because I know it's gonna fly off. Bro, it doesn't matter how much I brace myself, I still get scared like a little bitch, bro. You're gonna see like that full flinch, bro. It's fucking so bitch. I fucking hate it.
The thing is, like, you have this the image you give off is like secure, confident guy.
Yeah.
You know, and then
so I get out like this, and then I go.
As soon as like anything with wings comes near you, bro.
Fuck birds, bro. I hope all birds get extinct, bro.
Yeah, we were at a national park somewhere or some bullshit, and there were birds, and I remember how fucking paranoid.
I was on my way to I was on my way to work, and this is when I used to work at a kebab shop with Slay. Shout out to Slay and Circular Quay, and they were walking towards where we were working, and we had Macca's beforehand. Bro, I'm eating my fucking sausage muffin, and the fucking seagull comes right here. I drop it, and I start arcing up like this.
Like as if the seagull's gonna be like, rah, let's go, right?
Put him up there. Fuck, I hate birds.
Oh, dude. The thing is, like, over there, fucking magpies are the worst, man. Like, it makes sense that you would be. Because magpies actually swoop down and they attack you, for fuck's sake. You get none of that here in England.
One chased me. I remember I was in my dad's van. And I'm running away from this fucking magpie, and it's fucking flying behind me. I just get into the van, Dad closes the van door, and it goes straight into the fucking van.
See, bro, what the fuck, man? That's
fucking
like some zombie type bird shit.
Yeah, bro. Fuck that.
This week, we've got a little bit of a treat for you guys to celebrate the 20th episode. Okay, we're doing something a little bit different, and the inspiration comes from our mates over at Offside Talk. Shout out to those boys, Ems, Ohms, and Fats.
Omar, that's our friends' names. You forgot it.
Nah, that's the. I was about to say like, what? Fuck you, huh? So anyway, just threw me off. So yeah, okay, so we want to do like a kind of a game thing, right? So we came up with something.
I just want to say before you continue, their trivia, bro. Look, everyone should go onto Offside Talk on Facebook and watch them do the trivia. It's fucking funny and it's very informative. And also Optus Sports, that covers the English soccer and a few other soccer things and the Champions League and all that. They started doing trivia after these guys, bro. They set the trend.
They're doing a good job, and yeah, it's fun to watch. Like I'm not that much into sport or football. I don't watch it like you guys do, and it's especially considering the season's off. It's worth a watch. Like I'm sitting there, I'm going, oh wow, okay, these guys. Even though I don't know the statistics, and even though sometimes they might be boring to me, these guys make it fun. You know, so definitely check them out. All right, so we've got something called the commentating game, right? Such a basic name for a game, and what we're going.
Get better with names.
Big reveal, the commentating game board already.
The thing, man.
Yeah. So what JJ and I are both going to take turns in doing is we're both going to watch like a short video on any type of sport. This week we're doing NRL. Both of us will take turns. So I'll say, all right, I'll watch a video for about a minute. It's just a highlight video of people scoring some tries. So what we need to do is we both need to commentate on that video. So whoever's turn it's just me commentating, and I need to commentate on the match without saying the following words. You can't say you can't say none of these pause words. So no pause words. So write that down. You can't pause for over 3 seconds. So anything more than 3. You can't stutter.
Okay.
You can't repeat a phrase consecutively, so one after the other, more than 3 times. Because I always see, like, on soccer, they go, goal, 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 and then they don't say it probably more than 4 times, but our rule is 3, okay? No swearing. You cannot swear either.
Yeah.
Okay? So if you do all of this, if you buckle and you go, oh, shit, I did this, just keep going, okay? Because I'm marking the tally after, all right? So the reason for why we're not doing that is because we're still in the early days of this podcast, and we want to make sure we're talking properly. We don't want to use all these pause words and go and ifs, and this is a good way for us to practice as well. And it's a bit of fun.
Yeah.
So, also, thrown into the mix, you need to mention, at least in the interim, so you need to talk 3 different dynamics of the game. Anything at all. How they're passing, a quick statistic about the player. These are just examples, right? Anything along those lines.
What about player nicknames?
Call them whatever you want. Why? Do you want to make like a special scoring thing?
No, I just want to say I know a lot more. That's what I'm trying to prove to you.
Oh, yeah, no, go hard. Call them whatever you want. I'm going to call them whatever I want either. I can't fucking wait. So for all of those things that you can't say, you get points, right? The person with the most points loses.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so they're penalty points. And whoever loses, you are considered the fuckwit commentator, okay? And the winner is the best commentator.
Yeah. Okay.
Simple enough?
Simple. Let's go.
Now, do you want me to go first, or do you want to go first?
You go first, but how can I watch your video as well as you go?
Yeah. So what I'll do is I'm gonna say and playing now.
Yep.
And then and that's it. So that's how it works. Okay. So you got mine open, yeah?
Yep.
Oh, I all of a sudden I just got really nervous.
I'm nervous for you.
I don't know shit about any of this, okay, guys? So just a disclaimer, I don't know shit, and I can't wait to bullshit it. Okay. All right, and we got Watson, and he's running really fast forward. He's got left and right. Oh, and he passes over to number 7. Number 7 hard with the confidence, and he's down, and he scores a try. Try. Okay, now we're on another game. The guy number 6, he's always really good with the right hand holding. You see, ever since he was young, he was very good with the right hand. And he passes to his fob mate, Miomara. Siolaa goes into for the try, and he's down flat, horizontal. Well done, boys. Number 16, he's getting down. Oh, he's on the floor. Lucky he passed. See, 16's always got a history of offloading his problems to his mates, and that's why he was really good at giving it to the other team there. And if we can see now, we've got some red and black boys here. And he's really uppercutted that throw of the ball when he scored that try there. Okay, looks like we're moving on to the next game now. This is too fucking fast for me to keep up. I've sworn there. If you can see, what's happened there is no one contributed to tackling that guy whatsoever. He was really running on his own there. So now we've got number 17 here, and he's just gone, hey, I'm going to throw this as high as possible and take chances.
Well done.
Oh, bro, I'm fucking sweating. Oh, bro, I'm hot, man. I'm actually hot.
My turn.
All right, now we're taking on JJ's turn for the commentating game.
All right, goes to Ben Hunt. Goes to Katoni Staggs. Fends him off. Puts the ball on the ground to try. He goes, passes to Milford. Milford, look at him go. The big MILF. You can find him on Pornhub. He's stepping. He keeps stepping. Look at him. He's going to pass it. No, he's going to take it himself, the selfish person. And what a catch. He keeps going. Flick pass. Passes. Keeps going. Run. And under the dotted line, he scores a try. He's going. Yep. Croker with the inside pass. What a try to big number 12. Who are you? And what an inside pass to Tommy Turbo. Premiership winning New South Wales player. What a try. Look at that. Oh my God. How beautiful is he? It gets me aroused. And there's Daniel Tupou straight out of Auburn and straight onto the try lines. And he's going, what a fakie. And inside to Kiri. Kiri, he loses the ball. Tommy Turbo. Well done.
Bro, well done. Well fucking done. I feel like, okay, I feel like we can confidently mark up the tally now and say you won, bro. That was so professional and made mine look like crap. Fuck, I'm embarrassed.
Oh, fuck.
All right, bro, I'm calling it right now. JJ won this week. Well done, JJ. Yeah. Well done indeed. Man, I am gonna fucking suck at this game if it's a new segment.
Oh my god, did you like that? That guy number 6, Anthony
Cool.
Milford. I even called him the MILF.
Do you find that whenever you're normally just watching any sport, that in your head, you're kind of giving yourself that feedback?
But the thing is, when I watch the games and watching it like at home with the boys, I call what the commentators are going to say before they even say it. And then they're like, what the fuck? You even gave me a little trivia when we used to go to the Parramatta games together.
Yeah, bro. That's the thing. See, this is why I brought it up, because that's really unfair. And you've had lots of practice.
Yeah,
So, you know.
Yeah, fair enough. Look, I don't give a fuck, bro. Winning's winning, bro.
Hey? Well done. Well done. I picked this game well.
Yeah, he did. But later on, like, probably every week, we should change it up and do something. Like, we'll do one NRL video, and we'll do one random video. And maybe the audience can choose the video for us.
Yeah. Okay. Keen.
Yeah. Anything. We can commentate on anything. You just send a 1-minute video to us, and we'll commentate on it.
Yeah, give us any suggestion for anything you want us to commentate on. It doesn't even necessarily have to be a sport.
Yeah, it could just be a a spelling bee. You know, like anything.
Yeah, it could be a spelling bee, or we could commentate on it like in a sport fashion. If it's just a couple of birds having a fight, for example.
Yeah, or model, or catwalking, or catwalks on the models, commentating on that.
Yeah,
that'd be good.
Man, number one. I'm looking forward to is the one. What's that? What's it called again? Where they clean and that disc moves? What is that, bro?
Fucking curling.
Curling.
Yeah.
What the fuck is a curling?
That's what it's called. Why do I know that?
Good times. Good times.
In Australia, the coronavirus thing has started to plummet, so it's looking good. It's looking good. A lot of places are starting to lift their restrictions, and the isolation ban's getting a bit loose. So people are coming out more. So it's good. I think there was only like 12 cases.
Oh, a day reported.
Yeah, it's like dropped
Oh wow,
dramatically.
that's a big drop.
Yeah, so it's good. Everything's
That's a
under
really big
control.
drop. So yeah, I saw something about ScoMo talking about lifting some restrictions
Yeah,
and stuff.
so Bondi
which
Beach
is
was
good news.
closed last week. Now it's open this week.
We've got over here. It's a bit. It's definitely not at that pace yet.
Yeah,
it's like
it's
they're
pretty
trying
bad.
to talk about lifting. They're trying to talk about lifting restrictions because there's like they're trying to find that good balance between closing everything and hurting the economy. And so people are talking about having to get out of it.
Yeah.
And they're saying they don't want to do it up until like they're doing it in phases to slowly open from necessary to non-necessary stuff.
Yeah.
And that might end up happening at the latest in like sometime in June. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Wow. It can't be anywhere as bad as America, man.
Trump was saying that that people are right now like protesting in the masses.
Yeah.
Some people are protesting saying that they don't think it's real.
Yeah, it's
As
funny.
well?
Funny thing about all that is you got conspiracy theorists from the left and the right going, it's bullshit. It's not bullshit. It's from the 5G towers. It's from fucking eating bats. Oh, it's none of that. It's all government conspiracy to take away your civil liberties.
Yeah. Now it's turned into civil liberties. It's like the convenience of these theories has changed as time's progressed.
Bro. Because
And,
people
Trump
are bored.
Goes, well, Trump goes, these people have cabin fever. They have cabin fever.
China.
It's like he's saying China.
Yeah, it's China.
So pretty much what he's subliminally saying is go home and do your misses. China.
Grab him by the pussy. China. And he's thinking about lifting fucking restrictions and shit as well over there when it's still fucking bad. Like in New York, it's the worst. Everyone's living on top of each other in units and apartments, and they're all copping it. There's been like how many? I think 30,000 cases just there alone.
It's a tough decision to make. It really puts someone like Trump to the test. Even like now in the media, the way that they're commentating on here.
Yeah.
Commentating. They're pretty much playing the commentating game
Yeah.
with Trump right now. Like the way they talk about him, they say, look, he's pretty much, it's as simple as this. He's pretty much a salesman and he's always going to act like things are better than they actually are. And that's such a good way to summarize.
But then you got like CNN just showing you all the deaths that's happening. None of the recoveries. None of the positives from all this as well, or the treatments that are coming out or nothing like that. It's just strictly the deaths and pure hatred just for Donald Trump. And then you got fucking Fox News that fucking doesn't believe in the fucking coronavirus. They're thinking it's a government ploy. Fucking is completely on the other side of the spectrum.
Well, I think it's because, first of all, the way he talks down to CNN probably really want to make him point out all of his faults.
Yeah, they full have a resentment against him.
Yeah, that's enough. That's enough.
Yeah.
And
enough.
they say to him, they go, did you know that we have more cases here than we do in China? Bro, the way he responds is like he's playing poker, all right, and he's good. You know what I mean? He goes, oh, I'm not happy. China actually has more. He goes, because like that's where it started. So they must have more, even though like he's got no statistics. He's just throwing it out there to make himself look better.
It's like, oh, you're shit. Nah, just nah. I'm not.
Yeah, pretty much.
Prove it. And then they prove it, and it's like, nah, still don't believe you.
Yeah, so stubborn. It's poker face, bro. That's what it is.
Fuck it all. Thank you for listening to another episode of No Grandmas Allowed. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, Facebook. We're also on TikTok. And follow us on our personal accounts, Imran Batman or at JJ Noodle Snacks.
Any sort of requests, questions, or topics for the commentating game, please give us a yell. We'll even give you a shout out.
Just message us on Instagram if you can. And just or send the video to us on Instagram or email or whatever.
JJ?
Nice talking to you, mate. See you next week.
Peace out, dude.